Good morning. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Today we're going to do something a little different. I want to tap into each of the signs today, personally, for each of the signs, and see what encouragement Spirit has for you today. Encouraging the signs, okay? So like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you all are well. So just shuffling my cards. All right, welcome in. Let's take a look. We're going to do by the elements, and we're going to start with fire signs since we are in a fire season for Sagittarius. And so we'll start with Sagittarius here. Saggy, we're going to take a look at Spirit's encouragement for you for the day. Let's see. What is the encouragement for Sagittarius for the day? Ooh, all right. We have the Sacred Grove and the Five of Cups. Today may be a day for you, Saggy, to, especially if you are someone that's grieving or dealing with something that you're having to walk away from or move away from. Spirit may be guiding you to seek guidance today. I don't know if you have a favorite place or a sacred place where you go and feel at home. Spirit is guiding you to that place today to receive guidance. There may even be encouragement or information that's waiting for you there that's going to assist you in processing what you're going through today. I know it sometimes can be a hard time around the seasons, around the holidays, where we're remembering good times. We're remembering those, the matriarchs and the patriarchs that are no longer with us. We are now the matriarch or the patriarch. And so, but looking back at, the experiences that we were given is something that sometimes dredges up a little bit of grief. And so it could be that, it doesn't have to be, but it does feel like there is something maybe being processed today. And I feel like Spirit is saying, don't focus on what you've left behind or what's in the past. It's good to look back, but don't allow it to bring you down to this depressed state, but focus on what you have moving forward. Pull that from the past. Try to find the appreciation in that and then carry that forward. That is the best way to appreciate the past, whether it was a good experience or a bad, right? Pull from it the value and carry that forward is what I hear Spirit saying. So today may be, a day where you may find yourself grieving or feeling a little down. That's okay. Process it, appreciate the lessons or the experiences, and keep it moving. For Aries. All right, Aries, you have Shiva and Justice. And so today is a day where there could be things coming into balance for you. There could be things that are rapidly changing for you, whether that's things in the physical or things in the spiritual. There could be like a level of transformation coming in, and also a balance. I feel like there's like a balance or something that's due to you. If things are finally coming into perspective and feeling like you can finally exhale, right? This is your moment. This is your moment of transcendence and finally having, what you've been owed this whole time. And so you may be having a breakthrough right now as things are actually turning around in your favor. You may have a few different, ways that you can move forward, a few different options or choices. You may be seeing things in two different perspectives at this time, or you're being asked to evaluate things. I feel like I could be talking to someone who likes to do things right and who has a high sense of integrity in how they do things. And so this may be something that has been a long waited for as you've held your peace in difficult times, right? And so this is something that is due to you. So I feel like overall, this is really good energy, vibrant energy. You're probably really feeling fulfilled right now, okay? That's for you, Aries. Let's take a look at Leo, Spirit. All right, Leo, we have the Mother of Cups, the Mother of, or the Queen of Cups, and Tree for rooted. This feels like a grounding moment for you, Leo. This could be a moment where you are feeling very balanced, feeling very grounded and rooted. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but it's bringing in a lot of stability for you right now. You could be giving, advice, stable advice to someone. Someone could be coming to you for some guidance. Right now, I feel like you're in a position of just being like a pillar of some kind, possibly for a community, for a group of people, for your own family, or just for people in general that see you as a very stable, grounded source. This is also a reminder of you to stay grounded and deeply rooted, right? There could be things that will help to do that, things that you could possibly be doing, like planting. You could be out working with the earth today. You could be doing specific things in your body that roots you, like exercise or getting out running, doing yoga, or even just sitting and being quiet, praying, being very meditative. And so I do feel like you are drawing people towards you to get your wisdom. And I feel like you yourself is trying to stay rooted or grounded, or Spirit wants you to just focus on, being balanced within yourself, things that are going to ground you. Let's go ahead and go to Gemini. What's happening for Gemini, Spirit? Ooh, 10 of Wands and the Priestess. So Gemini, you could be connecting to your higher level of wisdom. I could be speaking to a divine feminine or a divine masculine. And I feel like there is my third eye just kind of went numb a little bit. There's some interaction with the third eye. You could be trying to tap into your third eye and utilizing. Someone knows about this ability that they have, and they're trying to tap into that. And there's a need, or for you're trying to tap into it to use it, like in the practical sense of what you're doing right now or today. I feel someone trying to tap into their third eye, possibly to help you to manage some things that you have on your plate right now. It feels like you're very busy too today. And so it's a good thing, that you're trying to really be guided and led by your higher self. That's going to be very beneficial and going to help you to get the most out of your energy and possibly not be overran. Don't overrun yourself. You can do it all, but you don't have to and you don't need to, right? And so, yeah, and I'm still feeling it, right? Continue seeking the higher level of guidance, Gemini. You're right where you need to be. And if your higher self is talking to you, listen, trust yourself. Trust yourself, Gemini. Libra, what's the encouragement for Libra today? All right, we have the water goddess and in the flow and the 9 of Pentacles. Very good energy today, Libra. So today you could be a little emotional, but this could work, right? Because there's possibly some healing coming in through that emotion. And, you know, not every day is going to be Sunday or, you know, this high level vibing day. It's like, you know, hopefully it's not like this, but, you know, we just kind of ebb and flow with what the day brings us. But overall, you feel like you're in this position of being very independent, taking care of your business. And the 9 of Pentacles is a card of having everything that you need, you know, or being able to provide for yourself what you need, not having to depend on anyone else. You could be in a place where you feel isolated, and you may want to be there. It doesn't feel like a bad energy. It just feels like you're processing some things emotionally today while you're alone. And that's a good place. Allow yourself to go there. You may be feeling like you're in your goddess energy too, or maybe you're being seen in this way today. Yeah. See yourself in the highest light is what Spirit wants you to do. Libra, you are special. Yeah, you are. So know that, okay? And even though you want to be alone, or you're in this place where you're alone and independent, you're not alone, okay? You're always surrounded by support. Aquarius, let's get the encouragement for Aquarius today. Ooh, so we have the 6 of Swords and insight with the spiritual teacher. So Aquarius, you may find yourself moving away from things or people right now that represent unrest. There's a little bit of conflict in areas where you may be moving, or Spirit is asking you and guiding you away from those areas of conflict. If it causes conflict to rise up in you, Aquarius, Spirit is asking you to move away from it. You could possibly be moving or working with someone who is like a guide for you or a spiritual teacher, and is helping you to actually tap into your higher levels of understanding and wisdom. Aquarius, you could be that teacher as well. You could be guiding others into a higher level of operation or wisdom around something specific. It does feel spiritual, or it has a spiritual kind of, feel to it. But I do feel like there's a level of moving towards something more stable and peaceful and less conflicting. Spirit is guiding you to do that. So if there's anything that is causing a level of unrest within you, Spirit is guiding you away from that, possibly towards someone who has a higher level of wisdom to offer. You could be that person right now too. Okay. That's for you, Aquarius. All right, let's go to our water signs. Cancer, what is the encouragement coming in for Cancer today? All right, so we have the Dark Goddess and the 6 of Pentacles today. So it does feel a little bit like watery energy. If you can see that, it does look, all of the, whenever we're talking about the heart chakra, many times we will be dealing with this very watery emotional energy. But this is a time to receive and to be open to the gift. And I do say gift, and I'm saying that for a reason. To the gift of grief is what Spirit is saying today, Cancer. And the Six of Pentacles, right? Well, the reason why I say gift is because the Six of Pentacles talks about this reciprocation, this give and take, right? And so, and what's coming up right now is that Spirit will give us peace in exchange for our sadness, right? If we are open to give it, right? Now is the time for sensing that energy. Any unprocessed grief, you could be having things rise right now. Spirit is saying, yes, it's supposed to allow it to process, allow yourself to feel it. And in exchange for that, right, I'm going to give you peace. In exchange for that, I'm going to give you joy. In exchange for that, I'm going to give you fulfillment and happiness. And so this may feel like a dark time, but it's really not. It's really not. It's actually the opening is what I'm hearing of a gift. This is your entranceway into what it is that you want and what you've asked for, where you want to be, right? There could be things that have been blocking that Spirit is wanting to allow you to process, to get it out of the way and move past it, right? And so this may be a time of processing grief for some of you Cancers, and you're right on point. Allow yourself to process it and move past it. Move through it is what we want to do. There's something behind that that's going to be like a gift for you, but there's something that may be needing to be processed to get to that gift, okay? That's for you, Cancer. Today is a beautiful day. Let's take a look at Scorpio. What is the encouragement for Scorpio today? Ooh, more heart energy. Ooh, kind of like the same. I'm sensing a little bit of water energy. Excuse me. Ooh, where'd that come from? Water energy today with Guadalupe. Talking about forgiveness, and then the Nine of Wands. And I almost feel like that same energy with Cancer of needing to release something. But it's not grief with you, Scorpio. For you, this is the energy of forgiveness that needs to be given, or, some level of unforgiveness, or there's something that needs to be released. And it may be towards others. It may be something you need to forgive yourself for. But there's this something that may be blocking this deeper level of operation that Spirit is bringing you to. But it doesn't feel heavy. It feels like something really small that could just be kind of wiped out of the way. I feel like you've been waiting for something. You've asked for something, or you've been waiting for something specifically. You could be waiting for somebody to come and tell you sorry and forgive you, or give you an apology. But Spirit is saying this part is in your hands, like for you to forgive so that you can open up to the deeper aspects of yourself. There could be things that you've been waiting to utilize, right? Things that you've been waiting to come in. And this unforgiveness is going to bring them in, right? There's some act of forgiveness that needs to happen. And Spirit is bringing that energy in for you today. And this may be something that as soon as you forgive yourself, as soon as you forgive them and just release it, then it just appears, what you've been waiting for. And like Cancer, it might be being blocked. It could be something that's been there the whole time, but it's been blocked by this unforgiveness. Unforgiveness is an energy. Grief is an energy, right? And it needs to be processed. It needs to be released so that it's almost like the energy that, if we think of it as like a physical thing, think of it like having something in your airway obstructing the airflow, because we're talking about energy. Whenever we're talking about the chakras and these emotions and these feelings, it's energy, right? And in order for the energy around it, right? Say like the energy of love is trying to get through, but there's this block in the airway, right? And it's being blocked by unforgiveness, or it's being blocked by grief. But so until we deal with that blockage, the energy of love that's been there waiting to get through the whole time can't get through. And so that energy of forgiveness for you, Scorpio, there's someone you need to forgive. It could be yourself, right? You could be waiting on somebody to come and forgive you. You may need to ask someone for forgiveness. There's some energy of forgiveness that needs to be addressed. And as soon as that happens, then the airway opens up, and what's been trying to get through will just come on through, okay? That's for you, Scorpio. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? Let's take a look at Pisces. What is the encouragement for Pisces today? All right, you have the wolf energy, Pisces, about communication, and the Three of Swords. And so there's possibly some blockage, Pisces, in your throat chakra that needs to be released. And there's something trying to get out that can't quite get out for some reason. There could be something you want to say, someone that you need to express something to. There's some ideas that need to be conveyed, some level of communication that's being blocked. And there may be some healing that's needed here, right? There's some level of healing to do with this. And so Spirit may be asking you to address some things. There could be some disappointments, some heartbreak, some failures, right? That has caused this not really being able to process your what you're feeling, not being able to speak. I feel like there's something, it's like a knot in your throat, something that you've been wanting to say so badly, but it's like a knot in your throat. It can't come up. It could be for the fear of hurting someone. It could be the fact that there is so much stuffed down, like there's so much pain stuffed down. It's hard to express. It's hard to communicate authentically. And this could also talk about, just needing healing, so that you can communicate more better. Sometimes it's okay to have someone else step in, someone that's non-biased, and help you to find the words or help you to process the pain and, anything that might be blocking the communication. But right now I'm seeing it blocked. There's no communication because it's blocked with pain and some level of, just being stuck. It's tied up. It's tied up with the pain. And so today may be a day to, if you're not able to speak it, Pisces, it's okay. Go buy you a book, a blank journal, and buy you a pen and start to write your thoughts. Start to journal. Even if you're not able to say what you need to say, just start writing. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to be like the floodgates of heaven it's going to open. You may even find yourself just profusely crying. And you don't really know why, you just know you need to, right? That's your assignment. Sometimes I give assignments. That's your assignment, Pisces. Journal. Go buy a journal and just start writing, okay? Daily. Until you find the energy, until you unblock what is stifled, right? There's some communication. And Spirit wants you to learn this. Spirit wants you to release this. Because when we don't, then it ends up turning into something else in our body. And we don't want that. So there's some communication that needs to happen. And it's difficult because of pain, but it's possible. So let's start with journaling. Okay, Pisces? Journaling. Let me know how that goes for you. Okay, let's go to our last element, which is Earth. Earth. What is the encouragement coming in for Capricorn today, Spirit? You know what, Capricorn? I've been getting a lot of love around you lately. This same energy of love for Capricorn. Spirit has something very sweet. Something very divine for you, Capricorn. And this is not just any love. This is divine love. This is a high level of energy as it pertains to love, right? This is not just the dude that you met on the corner somewhere. No, this is love that has been, it's almost like being set up by the universe, right? And being aligned with your perfect person, your perfect mate, Krishna and Radha love. And you're being guided to open your heart. You never know what you're going to run into. And I feel like someone is seeing you so divine right now too. Spirit wants you to know how you are being, first of all, set up, right? This is a divine setup for you coming towards you. And this person possibly sees you as someone divine too, someone that has it all together, someone who is almost very favored. Like this person sees you or will see you as divine, as someone that's just has it all together, And other people may see you lucky in this way too, Capricorn. I feel like for who I'm talking to, you've held yourself for a time. You've declined offers for a time because you're tired of the same old. You want something high level. You want something new. You want something that you've never had before. And I feel like for some of you, you went from your bar being here to being like way up here. It's like, nope, I'm not taking that no more. I want that. That's what I want, right? And Spirit is like, okay, well, I got you. And so Spirit is encouraging you about love today, not to settle for less, because Spirit has someone just for you that's going to be above and beyond what you would even ask for, what you have asked for. And so you may have options, right? But is it what you want? Spirit is saying for you, Capricorn, hold out for what you want. You've had all of that before. You've experienced that, and you said you wanted something more. And so let's go ahead and make that happen. And so Spirit is encouraging you, Capricorn, to keep your standards high and wait, because Spirit has someone very special for you. That's your encouragement. Wait. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at, we have Capricorn, Virgo. What's the encouragement for Virgo today? Ooh, I like it, Virgo. We have the Crown Chakra and Judgment coming in today. So I feel like today Spirit is encouraging you, Virgo, to connect. Spirit wants to connect with you. So whatever your source is, for some of us, we do the church thing. Some of us, we do the mosque thing. For some of us, we go and we find a tree and we connect with the universe. We connect with nature and everything. Whatever that source is for you, Spirit is encouraging you today is a perfect day to connect. Perfect day. Today, you may even be dealing with or have an opportunity to look back at specific choices that led you to this beautiful place where you are today. The Judgment is all about realization, right? It's almost this moment of release and relaxation and reinvigoration, because there's this understanding of how far you've come and how the decisions you've made in the past have led you to this beautiful space that you are right now. And so it's a moment to stop and connect and to think back as you move forward. The next card after the Judgment is the World, is a completion. And so you're one step away from realizing the completion of this lesson or this part of your journey. I feel like there's something new about to open up for you. There's some new experience and realization. Some new part of your journey is about to start. Something big too. But before that, right, there's this moment of realization that happens. Spirit wants you to connect today, okay? Make space to connect today. That's your encouragement to your divine source. I feel like there's also going to be information that you'll be given through that connection, possibly instruction, right? But there's some specific reason Spirit wants you to connect today. That's your encouragement, to make space to connect. And it doesn't have to be this all out, drawn out, pull out a rug, sit on the floor. You can connect right there at your desk. You can connect driving, right? Well, maybe not driving. I do, but I'm sensory. You want to be in a space where you could actually just zone in and hear, okay? All right, and then our last sign is Taurus. Last but not least, what is the encouragement for Taurus today, Spirit? Ooh, this card has been coming out a lot too. The Great Central Sun, about unity. So today, I feel like there's something changing. This could be around your health, Taurus. There's some change with your health, or there could be a change with your finances, your situation right now. And that change is around the idea of something that you thought you lost, but it's in fact the very opposite. Whatever that thing is that you thought you lost, for some of you was like your setup for the win. And this is you avoiding something that would have been less than what you were able to either receive or achieve. There's something greater. There's something that you don't know, that you didn't see. And so this is an encouragement to be in this open receiving mode with the grand central sun of unity. There's something that you don't know that you're going to be made aware of today. The sun enlightens and it diminishes darkness. So you've been in the dark about something and sad possibly about something for some of you, but it's actually the very opposite. You couldn't have received that because then you would not have been open to receive whatever this thing that is much greater and less limiting. Whatever that thing was that you're feeling like you lost was limiting. And it wouldn't allow you to actually be open to the potential, right? That's much greater. And so, and again, this could be around like resources. This could be around your health, I'm hearing. There's some change that's coming in for you right now that's going to place you in a much more abundant position. Yeah. And this is going to be made known to you. So be open. For some of you, getting out in the sun could be very beneficial. And when you get out in the sun, just be open to receive information, because the sun channels information to us. And this is information that you don't know at this moment. When this information comes in, don't question it. Just receive it. Be curious. Be like, okay, I thought I heard, okay, let me write that down, or let me just store that in my mental Rolodex, right? Because there's some connection with the sun. I feel like partly something is being uncovered today, and also something is being channeled in, some information that is beyond anything that you know at this point right now. So just be open today. What you thought was a loss was not a loss, right? You were left out of that situation because there's something greater for you, right? You weren't chosen because that wasn't the actual height of what Spirit had for you. Spirit had something different, something more. And so what you think is a loss is not a loss. It was a setup for the win. Okay, so whatever that situation is for you, right? Whatever it is, think of it in the opposite terms. It's actually the very opposite of what that loss was. And for someone, it's about material goods. It's about money. For someone, it's about health and stability, vitality, right? And it has some connection with the sun, connecting with the sun and moving past what you thought you knew when you actually don't. There's something more that's there's something more to this situation that you don't know. So that's for you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Taurus. And that wraps up our encouragement for the day as we look at each sign. Just pull one more, just for a general, right? This doesn't pertain to any one sign. This is just in general, okay? The general encouragement coming in for the day is Shiva. And I think one of the signs got this already. So there is a transcendence that's happening right now. We're moving into a greater sense of awareness overall. I feel like things are transforming right before our eyes. but not our physical eyes. It's a spiritual transforming that's happening. And what's happening is things are being shifted into a higher realm. We're going from the 3D into an existence, a normalizing of the 4D is what's happening. That's what Spirit is saying. And so what has been kind of not considered normal when it comes to spirituality is going to become very normalized, okay? We're moving up with the 8 of Cups. And I think along with this comes more connection, more fulfillment. I think our ability to become satisfied and to pull out enjoyment is going to be easier when that shift takes place. Because I think a lot of the focus will be taken off of the physical things and actually shift it to a different perspective, to a spiritual awareness and conscious awareness, conscious action. We will no longer be just kind of, walking around programmed per se, but there's going to be like a conscious action, a conscious awareness that's going to be brought out, right? It's not normal, but it will be. Right now it's not normal, but it will be. And this almost feels like, doesn't it look like an X-ray? And when we talk about an X-ray is being able to look beneath the surface of things. And if you could see in the spirit realm, it very well may look that way for some of us, like an X-ray, like we can see, the aura around each other. We could see like the spiritual activity that's always around us. It's always there. It just depends on how aware we are or where we are consciously. And so I feel like that's what's taking place. And overall, this is going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing because no longer will we be looking at people and sizing people up, from the 3D standard. It's never been about things, the physical things, because it's all just rubble. For those that are judging by the type of car that you drive, or the type of house that you live in, or the kind of clothes that you wear, or what you look like, right? There's so much more beyond that. And that's going to be made known. I feel like there's going to be a shift in how we look at things and how we measure and value things. And for those that are able to go with that shift, right, will be able to really benefit from that. And I'm not saying that we're going to have this massive just change. Of course, there are those that refuse to, accept the transitions that happen, the different ages that take place. Right now, we're in the age of Aquarius. It's this very spiritual age. And I don't mean spiritual as religion. I mean just understanding things past this point in time, right? This, what we see right here and now. There's always deeper levels that are in operation as well. And so that's what I'm talking about. There is this transcendence that Spirit is encouraging us to pay attention to and even to be a part of, right? And so we're headed into a beautiful space. I really do feel that. And for those that are excited, hold on to your seatbelts because we're headed there. We're headed there. We're in need of it. There's just a great need for transformation overall for all of us, right? And so that's where we are today. So thank you for stopping by. I'm going to put the timestamps down below, so hopefully you are able to see your message and hear Spirit's encouragement for you. It is general, so maybe it'll resonate, maybe it won't. If you want a personal, you can hit me up. I am available. Just let me know, send me an email, or just go schedule over on my calendar, okay? I'm going to post another video up here. If you like this one, who knows? You may in fact like that one as well. And I will see you all next time. Thank you. It has been Blood Moon Oracle, bringing encouragement for all signs today. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.